Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori. If you're new around here, I love creating videos about living a productive and healthy lifestyle. You're being kind of loud. So if you didn't know, we actually just bought our first house this past summer and we've been loving it, but it's definitely a fixer-upper, which is what we wanted, and one of the things that it didn't come with was closets. Like, the closets were just empty holes, like just nothing in the walls. So we waited quite a while before we did anything with the closets. We wanted to make sure that we really knew what we wanted and how we wanted to use the space. So we finally just put in a closet in our master bedroom and we're really loving it, and it's been so functional. So part of that process was that we actually wanted to go through all of our clothes and just really purge and get rid of anything that we didn't like and just start fresh with our new closet with just the clothes that we truly love and wear all the time. So while this was going on, Marie Kondo actually became really popular, and it was such good timing because I learned so much from watching her Netflix series as well as listening to her book. So I'm first going to show you guys our closet, and then after that I'm going to share some of my favorite organizing tips, either from Marie Kondo or just ones that I've picked up by myself over the years. Okay, so basically this is our closet. It's 6 feet wide, if that makes a difference to you guys. And then obviously this left side is mine, and then this bottom right part is also mine. And this is mostly like jackets and vests, and then a couple t-shirts. And then this section right here is Quinton's, and we have nothing up at the top, but we decided to put in a second shelf up there. There's some laundry up there because the dog always gets our laundry if it's where he can reach it. So our laundry basket actually sits up there, but some of that stuff must have fallen out and I didn't realize it. But yeah, we have this second shelf up top, which I think will be really handy eventually. Right now we have like nothing to put up there. And then right here we just have some shelves, and this is all of our clothes. The only other thing we have is a tiny little dresser with our socks and underwear in it. So we basically did every other shelf is ours. So the top shelf is my like t-shirts, and there's like sports bras and workout shirts. And then the second shelf there is all of Quinton's t-shirts, including workout t-shirts. And then this shelf is all of my pants, and then this is all of Quinton's pants, including like pajama pants and stuff. And then the bottom one there is my sweaters. And we do have an extra shelf at the bottom that just isn't being used right now. So yeah, we're really happy with how this turned out. It's been so functional and so easy to keep organized. This is my dog with a pair of underwear. And then eventually I would love to get some baskets in here, especially for our t-shirts and pants and stuff, and then I think it'll look a little bit less messy, but for right now it's working. And as you can see, we don't have a door or anything on it. I think we might put up a curtain, but to be honest, having it totally open to the room forces us to keep the closet clean, so it's kind of been good for us. You're not supposed to have those. So my very first tip is to go through your closet and purge it often. I've always done this about every 6 months. I know Marie Kondo actually doesn't suggest keeping your winter clothes and your summer clothes separately, but I actually really like doing that, and part of that is because when a new season starts, I love taking out like my summer clothes, and some of those clothes feel brand new, and it's like going shopping and it's so exciting all over again. Guys. And then my second tip is to take everything out of your closet and out of every single drawer. So I know this seems pretty extreme and it's kind of a lot of work and it makes a disaster, but it makes such a difference. So I find if you just kind of open up your drawers or look in your closet and just try to grab things that you don't really like, that's not effective at all. Because first of all, the things that you don't wear get shoved to the back, so you're not going to see them anyway. And second of all, there's just something about holding every piece of item in your hand that really just helps you decide whether or not you really like it. And then my third tip was something that I really learned from Marie Kondo, and before I really struggled with getting rid of things that had sentimental value or maybe were a gift or were items that I never wore and I felt guilty. So if that's something you struggle with, I do really recommend reading the book The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, because it talks about this quite a bit and it really helped me to finally get over that. So let's say I come across a piece of clothing that I paid money for and never actually ended up wearing. What I tell myself is, this piece of clothing actually served a different purpose. Its purpose wasn't for me to wear it. Maybe its purpose was the lesson that I actually hate the color red and now I'm not going to buy that color again. Or maybe its purpose was just the thrill I got when I bought it on sale. And then with any sort of sentimental items, I just really ask myself, do I actually feel that much joy when I look at this t-shirt maybe, or whatever it is? Or would that memory be just as good without this? And like 90% of the time, that item of clothing or that stuffed animal or that mug or whatever sentimental item you have doesn't actually impact the memory attached to it. This also really helped me with items that maybe were gifts and I felt guilty that I didn't like it or didn't really wear it. And one thing I tell myself as far as that is that if I donate this, someone else is actually going to appreciate it so much more than I do, and then it's actually going to get worn. Since we fully purged our closet, it's been so much easier to keep it organized, and it's even easier to get dressed every day, even though I have less clothes now. They're all clothes that I really like. They're clothes that make me feel comfortable. I don't get dressed in something and feel uncomfortable in it all day, because before I would have clothes that I kept because I had spent money on them and I felt guilty getting rid of them, but then when I wore them, they just weren't flattering and I just didn't feel good in them. So now I have nothing left that makes me feel like that, and it's just so much nicer. I'd love to see the process as you guys organize your closets. Feel free to tag me in photos on Instagram. I always love seeing your organizing projects. If you enjoyed this video, I would love if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as I love sharing cleaning and organizing tips and videos.